I tend to be someone who operates more from my head than my heart. I've been a Christian for many, many years. I have typically had morning quiet times. And, it seems like that over time it became more repetitive. And the time I was spending with the Lord was more just checking a box. And it was more a matter of obligation almost than desire. The defining moment for me was at the first Dwell Conference. I really felt that the Lord was inviting me into a more heartfelt relationship than I'd ever experienced before. I had this kind of awakening that there was really a lot more to it. It wasn't a matter of, reading 2 chapters in the Bible just to stay on the reading plan that I was on. It was really, for the first time, more about just seeking to be with the Lord, just resting in Him and just enjoying His presence, as opposed to feeling like I needed to be, quote, productive during that time. Anytime that you have an experience with the Lord and you realize that He showed up, it just gives you that much more confidence that He'll continue to do that. And I think it also prompts you to be ready to listen. I can look back now and realize what was going on and what I didn't even realize was going on. The Lord knew what was ahead of me, and He was already preparing me. He was convincing me that no matter where I went or what was going on in my life, that I could trust Him. What I know now that I did not know 2 years ago in that first Dwell Conference is that I have Parkinson's disease. There is no cure for Parkinson's, and it's progressive in the sense that it just gets worse. But to be real honest with you, since He had prepared me, it was, I can look back now and I can see, well, Lord, if this is the path that I'm headed down, I really believe, I'm deeply convicted that You have a purpose and You have a plan for this. And, as Jeremiah 29:11 goes, Lord, you have a purpose and You have a plan to prosper me, not to harm me, to give me hope in a future. And I just, really hung on to that. Lord, if this is Your purpose, if this is Your plan, then sign me up. I'm very early stage in this disease. And so, I realize that it's easier for me to say what I'm saying now than perhaps it will be 4 or 5 years from now as the disease progresses. Again, it goes back to the preparation of what the Lord was doing in my heart, that basically says, no matter what goes on, You can trust Me.